Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
You have a lot of games.
I see that. I'll take a
You
look.
want to start here or start there?
I'll start here to start.
Okay.
Okay. To kick off my birthday game hunt adventure, let's head to a place I haven't been to in a while. Easy Thrift. Let's see if they've got any new games. Hopefully we can get for a decent discount. Let's go. Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
You have a lot of games.
I see that. I'll take a
You
look.
want to start here or start there?
I'll start here to start.
Okay.
Okay.
Move the garbage. Move the stuff. You give hard time to yourself. You think this been used to see that? What is dirty? You're right. I told you have 50. That's good?
Sure, the white shirt?
But somebody wants to pay me rent. So I asked her, she said she wanted. Right? You see that?
Yes, I know. When I do,
Because it's too hard for you.
When are you gonna take it out? When are you gonna take it?
I can do it.
From Woolies.
I told him when he's not trying to take it. He said, yeah, I don't know. I asked him. Ask him.
Wow, just
Ahmed, I open my car and you, Lucita, please take everything from me. Everything.
it's incredible. Oof. I wish, man, that one's a little too rough. Ooh. Oh. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, yikes.
Okay, you're gonna put in his truck better. A beautiful bag?
Yes, right here.
Man. Let's see here.
Go. There's more here.
No, there's only one disc. This one I think might be worth it. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Oops. Keep bumping this stuff. It's pretty good. Let's see. Oops. I keep bumping into stuff. Oh, that's very clean. Let's see here. A lot of blank cases back there. I'm gonna have to check. Okay. Oh. Oh, damn it. I would grab that one. Yeah. Well, that's very clean.
My friend, she's the one calling you right back. She texted you yesterday when I did. So yeah, she's the one calling you.
You have one, three.
What is it?
That's the one I want to send her picture. Send her picture.
No, she said she don't like it. I already sent her that. She went down there. So, and then Julia, I never took this girlfriend.
You don't want the mattress, right?
Yeah, she still don't go get mattress. She just want the bed.
Oh, there's Killzone.
When she say somebody already on it, so you sell it. So how much for this?
Hold on, where's the Killzone case so I can make it complete? There it is. Check this one. Okay.
And offer a week. No, Ben t-shirt there.
Okay, je veux. On a dit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in bad shape.
Everybody want that bed. That lady told me, oh, if you
That's cool. I'm ready to check out. Got a good stack of stuff. It's actually my birthday tomorrow, so I was hoping to,
Birthday early.
yeah, want to do some game hunting for my birthday, you know? Yeah. See what you could do for me.
The game 104. Just give me $100 everything.
100?
Yeah, everything with this one.
That's how much are each of the games?
2 for 15.
2 for 15? That's too much for my blood. How much is this?
5.
5? I'll do that for 5. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in these, but 2 for 15, that's a lot. Could you do like 4 for 20 if I pick up 4 of them?
That's $5 each.
Yeah, 5 each. I mean, if you do 5 each, I might be interested in all of them. 65 for all of it?
Make it 70.
67?
Give me 65.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
7. There you go.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Well, that was the deal. I'll talk about that when I get to the bus stop. Well, that was a roller coaster. So, as you saw in the footage, they had a ton of games, and I mean a ton. They also had a bunch of consoles. Most were 360s. They had a couple PS3s, which I am in the market for a PS3. However, that Gunmetal Metal Gear Solid 4 one was just in really bad shape. And then the slim one didn't look like it came with anything. So I passed on those. And then, of course, as you saw at the end, I almost didn't come away with anything because they were asking for way too much money. But I got the price down to a better price. I don't know if it's great necessarily for what I picked up, but I mean, I paid $5 a game, which is not the worst. So I'll take it. I think I did okay. So we got a grand total of 13 games from this thrift shop. And they're all stuff that are pretty solid titles, honestly, on 360, PS3, and a couple Xbox One games. So we'll go over each one. Of course, I'll figure out values later on. So we're going to start off with a very clean copy of Walking Dead Survival Instinct on the Xbox 360. Now, I do have this game already, but this is a really clean copy. So I figured, you know what, I might as well grab it. That way I have it on Xbox and PS3. So not too bad. Pretty okay with that. It's not a game you see very often, so I might even be able to flip it for something. Next up, and this one you don't see very often, an original Xbox game, Kung Fu Chaos. Now, it is just disc only with a generic, like, it looks like our old rental case. But it's a game for the original Xbox that you don't see that often, so I figured I would snag it up, so not too bad. Next up, a very nice, very complete copy of Conflict Desert Storm 2 on the PS2. A lot of these, they were just in too good of a condition for me not to pick them up, and I don't have this game, so I figured it's a nice one. I do have the first one on, I think, original Xbox, but now I have the second one on PS2. Pretty happy with that. This one I didn't need to pick up, but again, it's a very complete copy, and that way I can play it on PS2 the way it's supposed to be played. We have Killzone, the original. I have the Killzone collection on PS3, so I don't have to play this version, but it's complete. The disc is in good shape. I figure it's worth having, and you know, especially because the Killzone franchise might be basically dead because of Horizon. I figured it's worth grabbing the OG Killzone. Next, we got a couple Xbox One Lego games, and I think these are solid pickups that I do not already own. We got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham on the Xbox One. It's a Lego game. It's one I don't own. I figured I'd grab it. This one I've had a few times, and I've traded it in, I think, each time, but now I have a copy that I'm probably going to keep because it's not really worth trading in anymore. We have Lego Harry Potter Collection 1 and 2 on the Xbox One. Solid to pick up there. I don't own a physical copy of this. I just got the original Saints Row actually from this thrift shop, so I figured I might as well grab this one too. We have Saints Row 2 on the Xbox 360. This one doesn't have the manual, but it's got the case. The disc is in really good shape. Figured it was worth a pickup. This is probably the game I'm the most excited to pick up just because it's a game you don't see very often. It was a PS3 launch title, and it's an RPG, so those are always fun. We have Until Legends Dark Kingdom on the PS3. This was the launch RPG title for the PS3. Yeah, figured I'd grab it. It's a nice game and definitely one I do not have in the collection. So pretty solid pickup. Another one that was in just very, very nice shape. It is complete. I don't have this game at all, I don't think, even digitally. And I know it's not an amazing game, but it's a cool one, and I figured I'd try it. Bionic Commando on the Xbox 360. Another solid one that I believe I do have a digital copy of, but not a physical one. We have Little Big Planet Karting on the PS3. This one is complete. I don't know, maybe not. It doesn't have a manual. It has a code in it, so maybe this is one of those later PS3 games that didn't have a manual, but we'll see. This one, I believe Corey has a copy of, but I don't. And it's a very nice game, so I figured I'd grab it. Prince of Persia, the 2008 reboot on the PS3. Solid title there. I did have another Lego game. I forgot I grabbed 3 Lego games. We also have Lego Jurassic World on the Xbox 360. My Lego collection on Xbox One is looking pretty good right now because I have a good chunk of them on the Xbox One. So got another one. These used to have some pretty good value for trading at GameStop. They don't anymore, so I'm just adding them to the collection, but sure. And then the last game that I picked up, mostly because, again, it's in really clean condition and it's complete. I don't think it has a lot of value, but you know, might as well. I almost dropped it. Might as well grab it. Is Amped, the original on the Xbox. So 13 games, $65. I also bought an extra thing for Corey, which was a Funko Pop. So not bad. I don't think those games have nearly as much value as I paid. Oh, I mean, they might be close. Some of them I think are worth more than $5. So it's kind of hit or miss. But as you saw, I had to do some negotiating because they were originally asking for 2 for $15, so $7.50 a piece, which I was going to put them all back for that. I thought about picking and choosing. Then I brought up, well, what if I pick out 4? Would you do 4 for $20? And he thought about just doing 5 a piece, which was not the worst. I could manage 5 a piece. So I ended up paying $65 for the whole bundle. So I think I did okay. I would have liked to paid less, obviously, for older games, but you know, it's not the worst pile. I think I got some really good games in there, and most of them are in very good condition. All of them, at least the disc is in good condition, and then they come with the original cover art except for one, and most come with a manual. So pretty happy with that bundle, but that's just the first stop. We have several more stops we're going to go to at our birthday game hunt extravaganza. So let's head to the next stop and see what it gets me. All right, now it is time for a recap of that epic haul from the thrift shop. Now, it's funny because I was originally going to include the thrift shop with last week's episode, but there was so much footage that was really good, as well as so many pickups. I had to make it its own thing. So you're getting an entirely thrift shop focused episode with one stop, but I mean, what else can you say with how many pickups I got? And I actually did a lot better with this stop than I originally thought. And you'll see why when we get to the values. So, I picked up a grand total of 13 games from this thrift shop, and overall, I think I did pretty well. Yeah, definitely did pretty well. So, we're going to start off with Amped on the original Xbox. It's a snowboarding game. It's a first-party Xbox game. A lot of these, the main reason why I got them is A, they were complete, and B, they were in beautiful shape. Like, look at this. The disc is in great shape. The case is in great shape. It's got the manual. You don't see Xbox games, especially original Xbox games, in this good of a condition very often. And in this complete form. We have a Xbox advertisement. I haven't even pulled this out. I want to take a look at it while we're here. So what is this game advertising? Bunch of stuff that I don't think even came out. We have the Unseen Torque. I've never heard of either of those. I don't think either of them actually came out, or if they did, they were renamed. Tao Fang Fist of the Lotus. I think that had a name change, but that did come out. Mecha Solid Coast, a classic. Blinks the Time Sweeper and Kung Fu Chaos. I don't have Blinks, but I do have Kung Fu Chaos, and you'll actually see that later on in this episode. Kakuto Chojin. I don't think that came out. We have Shenmue 2, of course. And then we got sports games. We got NFL Fever. We got Project Gotham. We have NBA and Quantum Redshift, which I also believe did come out. So an interesting view into the early days of the original Xbox. Definitely not something you normally find, especially at a thrift shop and in this good condition. Anyway, after that, it's that fun little excursion into time past. I paid $5 and that was worth $5. So pretty cool there. Next, a couple Xbox One games. We have Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham on the Xbox One. Didn't own this one. Good price. It's in good condition. It's complete. It has the manual. Even though Xbox One games typically don't have manuals, this one does. So cool. Paid $5 and this one is worth, what is it? $7. So a little game there. Next, we have Lego Jurassic World on the Xbox One. Same deal. I didn't own it. I did own it at one point, and I traded it in. It's not worth nearly as much as it was back then, so I'm going to keep this copy. But I paid $5, and this one is worth $8. So another come up in value there. Next up, one of the few games I got that did not come with the manual. We have Saints Row 2 on the Xbox 360. Again, the case is in really nice shape. The disc is there, just no manual. Didn't own a physical copy of Saints Row 2, so I figured I'd grab it. Paid $5 for this one, and it is worth 10. So this one actually has one of the better values. One of the games I was the most excited about because it's a PS3 launch title and it's in pretty good shape for the most part, although the case has a little bit of wear and tear from some old stickers, but it's fine. The cover, it's the most important thing. Until Legends Dark Kingdom on the PS3. It's a dungeon crawler. It is complete. It's a nice condition, except for the case a little worn, but you know what? I ain't complaining. Paid $5 and this one is worth 8, so another solid value there. Next up, we have Bionic Commando on the Xbox 360. This was one of those edgy Capcom games. Ooh, we got some more advertisements just to show you how complete these games are. We have an advertisement for Dark Void, which came out in 2008. So, yeah, this was back when Capcom was really trying to appeal to the West and didn't do as well. Bionic Commando Rearmed is the better game for sure. But, you know, it's a complete copy of Bionic Commando. Figured I'd grab it. Paid $5, and this one is worth 8. So another decent little come up in value. Next up, we have Little Big Planet Karting on the PS3. I do have a digital copy of this, but I don't have a physical one. Now I do. This one I don't think came with a manual. It might have, but it does have the controls in the back cover, so I'm not sure it actually did come with a manual. Either way, pretty awesome. Glad to have it. Paid $5, and this one is worth $8. $8. Another classic that I technically own, but I only own a digital copy that came part of the collection on PS3, and now I own a physical copy on its original hardware incomplete. Killzone on the PS2. I never played Killzone. Well, I played a little bit of it on the PS3 collection, but I have never played it on actual PS2 hardware. Again, the disc is in really good shape. It's complete. It's got the manual. No advertisements, I don't think, with that one. Can't go wrong. Happy to grab it. Paid $5, and this one is worth $9. This one actually had some good value there. All right, moving right along, we have Prince of Persia on the PS3, another really nice condition game. This one I did have to peel some stickers off of it, so there is some wear and tear on the case. But again, the cover art is there, it's good, it's got the manual, it's complete, it's in good shape. Glad to rescue it from the thrift shop. Paid $5, and this one's worth 11. So I think this one is actually the most valuable game that we pulled from this whole adventure. Almost done. We got a couple more. We get Conflict, Desert Storm 2 on the PS2, classic third-person action shooter. There is a co-op mode. I have the first one on original Xbox, I believe, so I figured, you know what, might as well grab this one. Very clean. This looks basically like it's unplayed. But everything in this is incredibly clean. Okay, it might have been played a little. There's some light scratching. But overall, this disc is in really good shape. The case is in great shape. Comes with a manual. Can't complain. Paid $5, and it is worth $8. So another nice little come up. Walking Dead Survival Instinct on the Xbox 360. Another one that was... I do have it on PS3, but I figured, I might as well grab a 360 copy. No manual, but it does come with this little ad for the Walking Dead Volume 1 soundtrack, which is interesting. I believe the disc for this one is... Oh, yeah, it's like perfect. This one has like a flawless disc. So I figured, you know what? Especially with The Walking Dead having just ended, might as well grab a copy. So I can play it on 360 or PS3, I guess. Anyway, pay $5, and this one is worth 6. So this one was the second worst in terms of value. Last game, and this is the only one that did not come with its cover art even, but again, it's a old school game. It's an older game, a game that you don't see very often. So I figured I'd grab it, and I kind of alluded to it already. Kung Fu Chaos on the Xbox. Yeah, it's an old school original Xbox game. Happy to grab it and save it from the thrift shop. That's the thing with a lot of these games. when they're at a place like this thrift shop, you know they're not going to be kept in the best condition. I mean, people will come in, they'll throw discs around, they'll try to steal stuff or shove them in their pocket. So I wanted to rescue as many of these games as possible. So Kung Fu Chaos, this one paid $5, and this one was actually worth $12. This was the most valuable game that we picked up, so kind of crazy. Yeah, that was 13 games that I picked up from a thrift shop, and we got some pretty quality titles. Pretty happy to save all those games, to rescue them, give them to a new home, and add some really nice titles to my collection. Pretty awesome. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and we need your help to get there. So hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite find? Did I miss something big at the thrift shop? I kept most of my footage. I didn't cut much from it because it was all interesting. And again, I didn't want to leave out a whole bunch of footage just because I wanted to make sure, you know, if there's something I missed, I want you all to point it out for me. Maybe next time I go there, it'll still be there. So yeah, leave a comment down below. What was your favorite find from this adventure? And stay tuned because we have even more birthday game hunt adventures coming next week. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week on the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.